This is Breakfast Daily. Now, there's another worrying issue, that is developing all the way in the Bono region. And now a gentleman who has been described as a trader, 27-year-old Albert Donkor, is dead. Now, according to this, Albert was a suspected armed robber who was in the custody of police. And due to some unfortunate circumstances, he lost his life. Now, according to the family and residents in the community, they are demanding justice because they believe that he was not an armed robber, and then much more investigations should be conducted to bring the perpetrators of police officials who supervised, for want of a better word, circumstances leading to his death to book. Now, this has generated into something very unfortunate. There has been a clash, between young people in the community and the police. This is in Nkoranza. The regional minister has been commenting on this. Videos have come out that is showing the clash between the police and some young people in that community. We are going to be discussing this, but first, let's hear what the regional minister has been saying.
My advice to the youth of Nkoranza is that we are 100% behind them. The destruction of property isn't going to bring our bed back. We should rather put in the necessary mechanisms and the processes that will enable the issue to be arrested. Okay, so and we are ready. Both the regional coordinating council and the traditional rulers and Nkoranza are all ready. We join our hands together to make sure that this happens. Because we all do know that the life of every individual person, every Ghanaian matters. The president has sworn an oath to protect every life in this country. As a result, when a single life is lost, he takes it serious, and so do we.
Well, so that was the regional minister there. So the young people of Nkoranza, as a way of showing their displeasure, staged a demonstration where they kind of blocked roads, burning tires. Now, police came in to help with the situation. This led to an unfortunate, situation where there were gunshots and other stuff. There is a video on that as well. Let's take a look. Right, so you saw this happened in Nkoranza yesterday. Anas is still here with me. Anas, this looked like a war zone, you know, with the number of gunshots that were those gunshots?
Definitely yes. As to whether they were firing live ammunitions, rubber bullets, is another thing. But those were actually
But you can be
gunshots.
hurt even with rubber bullets.
Yes, definitely.
No,
And
so
maybe they were also firing in the air.
no, we've had cases where stray bullets, you know, have hit people and have led to the dying, you know, of people. So sometimes you're still firing. Did this call, whatever happened yesterday, did this call for this number of gunshots?
Okay, for me, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I have been, I think I've joined a demonstration that blocked the road for over 5 hours.
Yeah.
At that time, there was a regional commander who understood policing. This was somewhere in the Upper West region. He was on the road with the demonstrators, and he engaged them. They brought military. There was no single warning shot fired, but he was able to clear the people off the road. We have people who understand policing, and we have situations whereby police people will confront issues like this without firing a shot and still getting the people off. The mere presence of police and military people with their arms alone is enough for them to start negotiation processes to get people off the road. If you ask police today, they will tell you nobody was arrested in the incident we just saw, because at that hostile hour, arresting a single individual will bring much chaos to the situation. So for me, I don't think any policing situation warrants this, except when the people attack the police. You don't have to go to
we also saw military people in there.
Yeah, but we saw military people. It means they went there with backup. And if you look at the police statement, when they talked about restoring law and order to the town, they talk about them calling for reinforcement because the police station was attacked and roads were blocked. So that's why we saw
we'll
the
get
military
into
people
that,
there.
you know, the police statement. But Michael Saponimfum is our Bono regional correspondent, but he is now in Bono East, that is in Nkoranza. Thank you very much for joining us, Michael.
Good morning, Freeman.
Good morning. So bring us up to speed on the situation in Nkoranza now. How is the community? Is there calm? Are people still, you know, angry? How is the mood like?
Thank you very much. I arrived here about 30 minutes ago, and generally the Nkoranza township is very calm. People are going about their normal duties. Shops are open here. But I can tell you on authority that I can't even count the number of police personnel right here in Nkoranza. It's very massive here. By the time it's very calm, people are going about their duties. So the COP Christian Tete Yohunu, who is the Director General in charge of administration, is expected in Nkoranza today. So right here, I'm currently just in front of the Nkoranza Municipal Police Command, and everything is very calm here.
Right now, Michael, if you can give us a little bit background, you know, to this whole story. Why are the people angry? Someone is dead. He was in police custody. Yes, the police says this is a suspected armed robber. What exactly is the confusion about?
The fact is that we know background to the story. 27-year-old businessman Alex Donkor died in the custody of the Nkoranza Police Command. According to the community, with the press release that came out yesterday, they were not enthused. They were not happy at all. According to them, the guy is not an armed robber, as they allege, and they believe that the police is not giving out the right information. So that's what angered them. And yesterday, they bent. You can even see the traces of the bent ties on some of the roads in the municipality. So that is the whole contention, that what the police brought out is not the right information. And according to them, the guy is not an armed robber. And a businessman who deals in footwear, multi-decoder, and other stuff here in Nkoranza.
And they attacked the police station in Nkoranza too?
They tried attacking it, but there were some personnel around to protect the lives and property at the police station. So, generally, everything is very calm here. As I said, countless police officers in Nkoranza, including the streets of Nkoranza, to ensure that there's calm. Then there are people are opening their shops where even I can see a shop open, a shop bar right across the road. They are operating. So, especially we are waiting for COP Christian Tete Yongnu to arrive and also get whatever he has for us.
Now, have you been able to establish if there's been any arrest at all?
For now, we've not heard of any arrest with my checks. No arrest yet. But I'm reliably informed that one person died yesterday.
Ooh.
Yes, one person, young man, died yesterday.
How?
Just after here, when they were protesting, I was told he was hit by a stray bullet. So I will be going to the hospital to also talk to the authorities there.
Right. Thank you very much, Michael. We'll come back to you later for more updates.
Thank you very much, Frima.
Anas.
Frima, you see, there's two sides to this whole thing.
Yes.
First, the story or the account of the family.
Yes.
Second, the account of the Ghana Police Service.
You know, to put this into perspective, would you want me to take the statement first, then you can speak to it? So this is a statement, you know, from the Ghana Police. So it says, Police Professional Standards Bureau, PPSB, investigates the death of a robbery suspect at Nkoranza. Now, as part of a holistic strategy to tackle the menace of armed robbery, the police administration has since August 2021 deployed special anti-robbery task forces to all robbery-prone areas across the country. Now, these special anti-robbery task forces have conducted a series of intelligence-led operations which have contributed immensely to the reduction of armed robbery incidents in the affected areas. In the Bono East region, police gathered intelligence that a suspect, Albert Donkor, and a gang of 5 other suspected armed robbers, whose names are being withheld for investigation purposes, were involved in several armed robbery attacks in the region, including armed robbery attacks at Nkoranza on April 19 and 20, 2022. Now, based on this intelligence, an operation was conducted during which suspect Albert Donkor was shot. He was rushed to the Holy Family Hospital for medical attention but was pronounced dead on arrival. Following the death of suspect Albert Donkor, the Bono East Regional Police Command held engagements with the family of the deceased and other relevant stakeholders in response to their concerns regarding the incident. Also, the Police Professional Standards Bureau, PPSB, has commenced an investigation into the incident to ascertain whether the operation was carried out in line with the standard operating procedures of the service. A team from the PPSB has visited the area in this regard. Now, it continues to say that in addition, the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Akufu-Dampare, spoke with the family on the telephone and has constituted a high-power delegation led by COP Christian Tete Yongnu, the Director General Administration, to visit Nkoranza tomorrow, that is today, May 18, 2022, for further engagement with all the stakeholders. In view of the PPSB investigation, we urge the public to avoid unfounded speculations which have the potential to prejudice the outcome of the ongoing investigation. We wish to assure the good people of Ghana that we are committed to ensuring the safety and security of all and urge you to support us in the fight against violent crimes in the country. Signed, DCOP Kwesifori, Director General, Public Affairs.
That's the account of the Ghana Police Service.
Yep.
The account by the family indicated that the deceased was a victim of a robbery incident.
Rather?
He was a victim of a robbery incident. Whilst they were attacked on the highway and his laptop collected, he allegedly spotted one of the suspected armed robbers that he knew as a police officer from Nkoranza. When he returned, he told his friends about the incident. This is according to the account of the family. He told his friends about the incident. In one way or the other, this information leaked back to the police. And the police came for him around midnight.
Okay.
Arrested him and they brought a vehicle that the family alleged the license plate was covered.
Okay.
They picked him around 12 a.m. His mother wanted to join the vehicle, but they asked him to come to the police station on her own.
Okay.
She went to Nkoranza police and she was told that the guy was never brought to the police station and he was not arrested. He should go to Techima police station, which they followed up. But they were told he was not brought to the Techima police station as well. So they started looking for him. This is according to the account of the family. They started looking for him.
Okay.
Until after a week, I think, the uncle of the deceased.
So this incident happened last month?
Last month, 25th of April. The uncle of the deceased is the MP for the area. So he went down and went with the family to go look for him. So they did the same cycle again, local police. Then they went to the regional, where he was told that he was killed in an anti-robbery operation and he's at the morgue.
No, but so these are different accounts of the story.
If you check the account of the police and that of the family, there are two different accounts. Two different accounts.
Yeah.
And the account of the family is what's getting the youth agitated.
Yeah.
So when the police statement came, if you can read paragraph 4 of the police statement.
Yes, where it says that based on this intelligence, an operation was conducted during which suspect Albert Donkor was shot. He was rushed to the Holy Family Hospital for medical attention, but he was pronounced dead on arrival.
Read point 6.
Also, the Police Professional Standards Bureau, PPSB, has commenced an investigation. The investigation was aligned with standard operating procedures of the service. A team from PPSB has visited the area in this regard.
Thank you. Just oppose these 2 points and the opening statement by the police that the deployment of anti-armed robbery task force to places like this have reduced the activities of armed robbers. The police service is very certain that the conduct of the anti-armed robbery task force has reduced armed robberies, especially in this area that we are talking about. They went on to talk about how he was shot. The mother's account indicated that he was arrested
at home
at 12. Granted, without admitting that that was what happened. He was arrested around that time, handcuffed, and took away. It means he was not arrested at a robbery scene that warranted the exchange of fire.
For him to be shot.
So how was he shot? If the police is certain that the conduct of their people was right, as it is stated in here, why is the police engaging the Professional Standards Bureau of the Ghana Police Service? They only come in, that particular department comes in when there are questions surrounding the conduct of police officers. And I think that if the police commenced, as indicated in their statement, probe or investigations into the conduct of their own men, then the statement should have carried it as such. And not, first of all, label the deceased as a suspected armed robber that was shot, but failed to give us the account upon which he was shot.
But in this instance, how does the family prove their case? You know, for instance, a vehicle came in, the number plate was covered. It looks like the family's word against that of the police.
That is why the work of the police professional standards is very important. I can say, and let me commend the IGP, first of all, for speaking directly with the family of the deceased. And also ensuring that people from the Professional Standards Bureau were deployed from Accra to the place. It is our thinking and belief that after their work, it will reveal whether the police did something wrong in killing Albert or not. But as it stands now, it is the account of the family against that of the police. But we have the opportunity to probe both the account of the family and the account
Because I believe that if the anti-robbery task force is out there on operation, by all means, their officers would know. If the gentleman was taken to Nkoranza police station, the police station should have records. If it was taken to Techiman, there should be records.
And secondly, if you arrest an inmate
Yeah.
and the inmate dies, the first thing you do is to communicate to the inmate's family
Yeah.
that this particular person is dead. But they are saying that their operation led to them shooting him. And as soon as they shoot somebody, the immediate thing they will do, knowing the background of the person,
Yeah.
is to inform the family.
Okay.
And not for the family to take a week
1 week is a long time.
looking for their family member. That is their account. At this point, we are not believing the police and we are not believing the family
So
either.
when the police went to the guy's house, you know, that is according to the
family's
family,
account.
to arrest him. Where did they say they were taking him to?
To the police station. And
Where?
the mother, Nkoranza police station. And the
Okay.
mother should follow up there.
Okay.
According to the mother,
So how long
she-
did they take the mother, you know, to follow up? Was it the next
Same
day
night.
or the same night?
Same night.
Okay.
When she got there, she was told that they don't have a case there like that. She should rather go to Techiman. And I don't know that place very well. But based on what our correspondent told us, between Nkoranza and Techiman is a bit far.
Yeah.
There's a distance there. So she went the next morning and was told that there was no case like that. This is according to their account. But the police still insist that he's a robbery suspect who was shot. We are just praying and hoping that at the end of the day, when the Police Professional Standards Bureau is done with its work, we will see the complete account and get to know who is lying here. I think this particular account or story is similar to a report I did so many years ago
Okay.
about somebody who was shot and killed by the Accra Regional Police Command.
Yeah.
I spoke to the family. The family said his cousin was returning from the States that same night and he was supposed to go and pick the cousin. They woke up around 2 gunshots, around 12. Later, they realized that it was him police people had shot.
Ooh.
They said he was not an armed robber. He was at home. His fan was on. His TV was on as at the time of the shooting outside. His friends said they were with him when he left. Few minutes later, the police came, dashed to where he was, and shot him. The police account indicated that they shot him from a motorbike, and there were 2 people. They claim he had 2 hours earlier snatched the phone and a bag of somebody.
When he was reported to have been home.
Home with friends. I spoke to this particular person, the victim, robbery victim, who said, yes, he snatched my bag. Up till date, we know that somebody is lying or somebody is not telling the truth. But who is lying? In this case, it's either the family is right or the police is right.
Yeah.
So basically,
Somebody is not
we
telling
are
us
just
the
waiting
truth.
for the report.
Well, there are too many, you know, answers needed in this particular issue. So we'll wait to get more updates on that. Thank you very much, Anaz. This is Breakfast Daily. We'll be right back.